Well, what we explored was the fact that in order to do something, let's say you need to create your CEO's brand new blog. If you're starting from scratch in terms of that has governance associated with it, you're going to have branding associated with it, you're going to want to do all your usual thing about accessibility, spelling checks, all the things that you're doing for your main website. Now, if you set up these processes, you set up this framework outside of your individual products and systems that you have in place, you can then quickly add in new content applications. So, for example, if you already have all of your branding defined, if you already know how to check that your branding is all defined, same with your accessibility standards, then putting a new blog online or responding to something on a Twitter or something like that, then you're much easier to be, as we've described in the paper, agile about these things, about adopting new technologies into these new frameworks, rather than creating frameworks around each new technology.
Excellent. So it more or less, it starts an infrastructure framework so that it's a little bit easier to change down the road?
Absolutely, and I think it also, I mean, it's similar with folks that are talking about content strategy, is it kind of raises these issues outside of these systems, in that these are the sorts of things organisations need to think about. And sometimes I think organisations need to think less about the channel, less about whether it's a blog post or whether it's a content item, more about actually how do I deliver this message and what's the best way of doing that, and governance is a part of that process.